Ikram, Sandhu, starting with you, you've heard the highlights of what Amit Shah has basically said. He was very combative, which is to be expected from Amit Shah. But he says that the Congress has been full of bluster, low on substance, and basically trying to do what it did in 2019, which is make a series of insinuations in the hope that something sticks in people's minds and that the government gets a little nervous. He has basically challenged the Congress party to take this entire issue to court.
Good evening, Shiv. Good evening, Zafarji, and a very good evening to all your viewers. Now, this is really, bluster is all that we can get from this government. And I'll use a term that our Honorable Home Minister popularized. Chronology to samjhiye aap. Now, since 2014, we have been talking that this is a suit boot ki sarkar. And there is a nexus and an evil nexus between corporates and this government led by Mr. Modi. And we were always said that Congress though has taken a swirl towards the left. It is anti-business and Congress...
But Ikram, answer the question I'm asking you because we have limited time. I'm saying, Amit Shah is saying, since you're trying to get into details and make allegations of a detailed financial nature, why don't you take this to court? He's daring you to take this to court. Give me a categorical answer. Will the Congress take this to court or not? And if not, why not?
Shiv, just give me 2 minutes, because it's very important for your viewers to understand it all.
What you're saying right now, Ikram, has already been said by Rahul Gandhi in Parliament. Our viewers have heard it.
Okay, so now the chicken has come home to roost, and the only thing that they're doing is they're deflecting. Now, who will come up with proof? Proofs have come out. Hindenburg has put it on record that there are shell companies that are have invested into Adani Enterprises. There are 6 shell companies which have an address in one building in Abu Dhabi, and money has been routed through Mauritius. Now, will Congress send a delegation to Mauritius and understand whose money it is?
No, so why don't you go to court?
Have to do it.
Why don't you go to court? It's a simple question. It's not a loaded question. In reality, why don't you go to court? Let the court order a court-monitored investigation if there is enough evidence.
Great. So therefore, that is what we want to bring to the attention of the public of India. That this is where this current dispensation has brought the country. That an opposition party has to go to court for a basic thing. So they always talk about Bofors. They talk about 2G. What happened?
Okay.
A JPC was announced there, CBI investigated it, CBI filed a charge sheet, the cases went on that, and the courts exonerated everybody. That is how any civilized democracy works. The answer is that you go to court.
Syed Zafrul Islam, respond. The Congress is saying that Amit Shah's words are all bluster and no substance, and that this is only a diversionary tactic. It is still very much on the table, the allegations that they're making, but they say that they may not go to court just yet. It's a possibility, but may not be just yet. Syed.
See, Shiv, you just see their conduct not in this session, but all the previous sessions. They always have something or the other to disrupt the parliament. Their irresponsible behavior and conduct is not known to people because they just want to disrupt the parliament and be seen on the television channel and the newspaper that they are disrupting the parliament, and they feel that they will get support from the people of India. People of India definitely want parliamentarians to transact business and pass the legislation and bill which is important for the people and for the nation. Unfortunately, the opposition bench have not understood the expectation, what is the expectation of the people and the expectation of deliverables from the parliamentarian.
Okay.
They haven't understood. They feel that the people only want them to disrupt the parliament, and that's what they are doing. But we are a responsible party, responsible government. We want to engage with them for everything in the Business Advisory Committee. They must discuss. Find a middle ground for discussion, and if there is a meeting of mind, then, and often there is a meeting of mind, yet when they go back to the floor, they start disrupting the parliament instead of what the agreement was in the BSc committee. All I'm requesting that even if you do not want to engage us, or you do not want to discuss the subject on the floor of the parliament, And if you just want to disrupt the parliament, so better go to the court. That's
Okay.
what the honorable
No, Ikram, that is
Honorable
a,
Home
see,
Minister
look,
suggested. Go to the
Ikram,
court.
it is
Whatever
increasingly,
grievances, at least court will listen to
Ikram,
you.